Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios 2.0 on this 05.22.2026. Current time is top of the hour, 06 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. And we made it right on the dot here. Good to be here, folks. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, at Fireman Rich on all those other fine and good social media feeds. Just check the show notes and the various platforms you're on. We got 7, right out of the gate, 7 on Rumble. Rumble rocks. Yes, Rumble. 7 on Rumble, 1 on Locals, 1 on Twitch, or 1 on YouTube, and 2 on Twitch. I raise my coffee cup to you all. Thank you for being here. You can check the links where I'm at on those platforms, or else just Google Fireman Rich and you'll see where else I'm at on these interwebs. But the coffee's tasting mighty fine here. I'm going to be sucking through this pretty quick. I hope everybody is doing fine this Friday. Hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD. And we made it to the end of the week, so the weekend is here. And except for you working stiffs out there, you're going to have to go out and get through the 8-hour day and then enjoy your weekend. Or else just take the day off. But the weekend is here, and I hope everybody had a good week. I had a fairly decent week, all things considered. With let's see, lost the chess game on Monday. Lawnmower tractor went belly up as far as dropping the wheel steering bracket up front, cast iron, but it split right in half. They're supposed to be it was supposed to pick it up yesterday. They'll probably pick it up today to get fixed. They're my lawnmower guys. And then Wednesday, I drew. We came to a tie on a chess game there, but I'll take that. And then yesterday we had the launch of the test flight 12 was supposed to take place with Starship Starship 39 version 3. It's a version 3 along with Heavy Booster 19. But I think Cardi B jinxed it. She was there, and with like less than 7 minutes to go, she pops in and like, oh, look at me. It's like, Cardi B, get out. If she's only showing up because now there's millions of people tuning into this. Oh, look at me. I'm interested in this. Who the F cares? You're probably a good singer. I don't listen to your music and stuff like that. I know she's a Kamala Harris supporter, fan, and stuff like that, of that failed politician, I guess. Doesn't support the president, so I'm thinking, just what the hell is she doing there? She didn't have a clue. She was just, oh, look at my nails, and look at, oh, I got a starship shirt. It's like, get the frick out of Dodge here. Jeez. The main event was coming on, and it's like, oh, it just was ridiculous. I just she jinxed it though. But they there was something going on with a sensor or something there on the mega arms structure, I think, or something, to what I was listening to and stuff. But we were on for about an hour for the Starship 39 and Heavy Booster 19 test flight 12, and they're going to try and give it another go today later. I think it's about 6:30 the Eastern time. The window opens again. They had it shut down for an hour, and I think that was probably a prelude of what was going on. But that's the big event for this week, and I just saw it was just like was it Cardi B, whoever she, just like, she all of a sudden, oh, look who's here. It's like, do they know they're getting ready to launch a rocket out here and stuff? It's like, get out of here. Geez, trying to be one of those celebrities there that are at, oh, look at me, I'm a Knicks fan, I'm a Laker fan, and it's like, Jack Nicholson did that, so everybody else that came after Jack Nicholson doing that back in the early the 70s, 80s for the Lakers, now it's, oh, well, look at me, we have a celebrity, I hope we don't have that for these space launches for the Starship, but it's it was annoying. Yes. Good morning, Tina. It was annoying. That was a perfect word. I got in. I say that automatically. It triggered me as like, what the hell? She has nothing to do with the space program and stuff like that. It's like, and you're getting your coffee. Okay, there we go. But Tina's saying good morning, and we're glad to have her here from Central New Jersey. And look who's in here. Doc Farmer is here with the flags. Thank you for the flags on the Rumble. God bless America. Farmer coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as um, California East. So where he's got. I hope everything's going well with you this morning, at Farmer. But yeah, that was a big annoyance yesterday. It was. It just like I said, you got to be kidding me. I'm just glad I had other feeds that had cameras on the Starship that I could go to. I said I got to get out of here. I'll wait till they're done talking and stuff. It was ridiculous, and this is right on the. It was SpaceX. It was right there at SpaceX. But I usually when these take place and I live stream them, I usually when they get ready to launch it, I usually park it right there on space.com. But the folks over there on NSF, that's NASA space flight, they have nothing to do with NASA, but they're a good bunch of guys that they have a camera on there 24/7 year round on that complex and stuff there. So you got an idea what's going on. So we had various stream feeds that we went to and stuff. So, but today's Friday, the weekend's here, and I'm glad that it's here. Just sort of well, yesterday was a kickback day up until the launch and stuff like that. Didn't really do that much as far as that goes. My Surface 3 is working. I got that working Wednesday. This working pretty fine here as far as I just did a factory reset on it and stuff. There was nothing special on it. So I did a factory. It works like a charm and stuff like that. So because currently here we got a temperature of 41 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5 degrees Celsius. And so it should be another nice day. I'm seeing some blue skies. Oh, there's a trail from a passing aircraft. And so 41 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pleasant. And let's see, look at how fast that clicks now. That clicks. I think I cleared out all the cobwebs on the Surface 3. And but we're going to have a fairly cloudy day. It's going to be sunny, partly cloudy up until 9, and then the clouds move in for the rest of the day. But it's going to be cloudy. High of 67, which is a pleasant temperature, if you will, as far as that goes. Winds are 5 out of the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's not bad. I'm looking. There's no wind out there now. It's just it's fairly light. I see a few, maybe just very barely. It's between 5 and 10. Sun rose this morning at 5:40 a.m. Let's see, that was it's currently 6:08 a.m. So that's 28 minutes ago. Just the sun rose at 5:40 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. And the sun will be setting later tonight. We've got a couple more minutes. 8:26 p.m., which is cool. So, and it's going to be a cool day. 41. What's the high? 67. That's a pleasant day there and stuff. And farmers chiming in on the Cardi B thing. Cardi B is yeah, I think she is. That was so annoying. As far as I'm going, who the hell is this? And then it said, wait a minute, this is Cardi. What the hell is she doing there? And I guess Elon Musk, he posted on X there. I guess he liked it. Oh, look who showed up. It's like, who the F cares? Okay, granted, she may be a superstar and all that, but she did, and she gave the impression she didn't know jack about what was going on. Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, the number. How many people she was more concerned about how many people. Oh, it's in the upper right hand corner. I think the announcers thought she was asking about how much time was left or something like that. I don't. She was just worried about how many viewers. There was 1 million people viewing the space.com um, broadcast. So that's getting there's a lot of people chiming in. I mean, as far as that goes, and let's see. Continuing with our weather as far as that goes. Our world times and temperatures as I speak. We have in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:10 a.m. Cloudy skies, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona at 3:10 a.m. currently there. Clear skies in Phoenix, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago at 5:10 a.m. Cloudy skies, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the concrete jungle of New York City, at 6:10 a.m. 6:10 a.m. here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York. 59 degrees down in the city, sunny and clear. Down in central New Jersey, Tina is letting us know that it is the day for today. It's going to be 61 for the high, 56 for the low. Cloudy skies there in central New Jersey. Thank you, Tina. And Farmer down there in the Commonwealth of Virginia and California East, 54 degrees down there and raining here for the moment. Oh, is it? Oh, let me go to the radar on that one. Is it? Let me check the radar. Excuse me. Man, this coffee's good. We got the morning coffee here. Yeah, we got clear skies up here. Let's check down in Virginia. Oh, yeah, you do have it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Let me bring that up. Let me bring the, let's see, we share that tab. Look how quick that is. Yeah, it's, yeah, there's down in Virginia. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, it does look like you got some weather there. Let's put this in motion here. Yeah, down here. There's Virginia right there. You got a lot of activity down there today, this morning. And that's moving up, so but it looks like it's moving up and moving to the east. So that's the current weather. There's got some storms out there in Nebraska and Dakota there. They're just circling around. So there we have the weather as far as that goes, and so 54 degrees and raining down there in Virginia, where the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. Continuing, excuse me again. Continue with our world times and temperatures going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK at 11:13 a.m. Sunny and clear in London, and 75 degrees Fahrenheit in the beautiful city of Milan, Italy at 12:13 p.m. Sunny and clear in Milan, 81 degrees Fahrenheit there in Milan. Wow. It's a little warm day in Milan. And okay, just checking my my audio here. We got good audio. Surface 3's working, knock on wood. It's working a lot better than my lawnmower right now. My riding John Deere. Let's see, Milan, beautiful city there. Skipping over to Kula. Oh no, let's see. I forgot to do this. Milan, 12:13 p.m. Sunny and clear, 81. It's manja lunchtime in Milan. Can't forget that. Love Italy. Italy's a great country. Lived there. It's. I guess that would be the only place if I really wanted to go some places to go there and stuff. So, and farmers laughing. Yeah, I forgot the manja. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:14 p.m. Sunny and clear in Kuala Lumpur, 91 degrees Fahrenheit there. Over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 7:14 p.m. in their evening. It is cloudy skies, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. You making some more coffee? You're sucking it down, aren't you?
Just, okay?
No, I'm poking the bear. No, she's not a bear. She's a teddy bear. Oh, and the missus says good morning to everybody. I forgot to say that. She did say that before I started. Say everybody good morning, so we're not yelling back and forth from the dining room into the living room. Let's see. Uh, so 7:15 in Tokyo, cloudy skies, 59 degrees Fahrenheit, and down under on the great continent, great country, and great friends and allies to the United States, Australia is in Melbourne at 8:15 p.m. in their evening. 54 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies with a little some clearing. Sydney at 8:15 p.m. also cloudy skies, 61 degrees Fahrenheit also. And Tina saying good morning to Farmer on the from Twitch to Rumble, and she gives a good morning to the missus. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate that. She says good morning to everyone, as far as that goes. So it's if she's here in the room, it's good, but I guess it's getting a little. Uh, no, she automatically. Oh, just make sure you say good morning. So that's one of the things she tells me to make sure I express to you guys as far as that goes. So we're off and running here, and everything's running very well as far as the live stream, and I'm just loving the fact that I got my Surface 3 back up. The Surface 3 is working great as far as that goes. And Farmer is saying good morning to Tina from Rumbles on the Rumble side, and also good morning to the missus. I thank you, Farmer. Greatly appreciate that. We do have a thought for the day, and the thought for the day comes from Dr. Seuss, Theodore Seuss Gizzle. He was an American author and illustrator. He is best known as Dr. Seuss, and he was also a cartoonist and who wrote and illustrated more than 60 children books. And I read probably every one of them as a child. And his work is known for his whimsical rhythms and quirky characters like the Lorax and the Snitches, who inhabited a place like Whoville. And as far as that goes, the Grinch and the Grinch, he was a big one. Grinch, the Lorax got billing over the Grinch and Snitches. I like the Grinch and the Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat, that was a classic. I don't know how many times I read that as a kid. But his quote and our thought for the day from Dr. Seuss this morning goes as follows: Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter. Those who matter don't mind. There's that rhythm, that rhythm. Let me read that again. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So what like it's like he's spinning around in circles. So what this quote is a famous call to live authentically, be yourself, and without fear or judgment. It encourages you to express your true feeling, assuring you that the people who genuinely value you as a person will accept you for who you are, while the opinions and judgments critics do not matter. So we have a lot of discord, I guess. I don't know if that's the proper word. Non-communication between people that disagree, and we have a lot of people that strongly disagree these days and stuff like that. I know that in my household, there's certain when certain family members are here, we don't talk about certain things. There's subjects that are completely off the table at this point, and it's a shame, but that's the way the life is. But the family is more important, and that comes to the forefront. And Farmer says that's a great quote. Alas, nowadays saying the wrong thing can get you thrown in jail in exactly over in England. I mean, even the wrong post on your Facebook, and then the one I remember most here recently was there was somebody from the UK who's returning after appearing on TV in Arizona, a comedian, and he said something, and then they had like 4 police officers there to escort him in to arrest him for what he said in another country. It's like, what? That's something we don't look at. All the people that, well, you have various entertainers. I'm not going to point them out and stuff like that, but it's pretty obvious. Certain entertainers that go overseas, and even certain congressmen of a certain party that go overseas and they rag the United States. That's disingenuous as far as I'm concerned. And you got some people, oh, I'm going to leave this country, and then they leave the country, and it's like, you know what, America's not that bad, so they end up coming back, So it's just like um, um, because they thought they were going to be a big deal and stuff over in another country, but they're not. The country they're in, they could care less who they are. So, but anyway, I think that's true what you say, that exactly what you're saying, that it just but America is great, and it always will be and stuff, despite the current issues we have and stuff like that. It's I don't know, we're going through a phase or what, but America, the United States of America, is stronger than one individual, one group of people, and stuff like that. It's resilient. We as people sometimes aren't resilient, but this country is resilient over the long haul. That's what's made it so great, and I strongly believe in that. And because I have some strong disagreements with people, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking they do have it right. But as long as they're not being violent and stuff like that. Once you do that violent thing and stuff like that, or you're stealing stuff, you feel you have a right. That's a thing. The certain generations of people nowadays, the younger people, they feel they have a right to go steal $1,000 worth of merchandise because get off your asses and get to work and do something with yourself as far as that goes. And exactly, Farmer America. God bless her. God bless her. Thank you for the flags there. That always because my feelings, if America is secured to the best it's possibly can, which it is, my family's safe. My family is number one. So right behind that, or right next to it, is this country. I'm concerned about this country because it represents more than we say. Oh, America is freedom and all. No, unless you got to really be vested in it and stuff like that. And I think being in the United States Air Force for 20 years, even though I've been out longer than I was in, that was a rude awakening going over to other countries. That 20 years, I spent 13 overseas, and there's some shit I saw overseas. I'm like, wow, I'm glad I live in a country that we don't have to put up with that crap and stuff. So, but we have people from other countries that are invading the United States, so we gotta be vocal about those individuals. There's too many people on one side of the aisle. They try and stifle that with the R word, or they use the N word. And I'm not talking about the N word as it refers to blacks. I'm talking about the N word as far as what it refers to, a former dictator of of from World War II. So I'm just trying to keep it clean here and stuff, but I'm trying not to get on my soapbox either. So I got a feeling I am, but anyway, this country is great, and I always end with that if I get in this mode, that America is greater than anybody. And if you don't believe that, then leave the freaking country. You won't, though, because this is a lot of people's soapbox and stuff like that. And but like Farmer said, this I'm a I'm an American, and I'm proud to be one. And and I'll say that to anybody that comes to this and waves a flag different than the American flag. You're in this country, wave the American flag, not some other country's flag. That's the thing. I think the major problem is people come to the country and they bring their cultures and all that and stuff. And the thing is, it's always been a melting pot. You have to assimilate as being a United States American. You're not going to change this country to be the country you left, and that you could do the crap that you did in your previous country. That's ridiculous. So, all right, let's see. Our national day today, we have several of them. We have National Maritime Day. Okay. We have National Road Trip Day. That's a good one. National Don't Fry Day. Don't fry anything today. Like that one. Don't fry yourself. Make sure you get the suntan lotion if it's sunny out there. Let's see. We have National Buy a Musical Instrument. Let's see. National Cooler Day. National Craft Distillery Day. Ooh, that's a good one. That distillery, that could be beer or the hard stuff. Let's see. We have National Vanilla Pudding Day. I like vanilla pudding, but it doesn't rise to the. I'm going to go with this one because this is an oddball one. I like this one. We're going to go with hashtag National Solitary Day. I play solitary. I've got it. I've got the app on my phone, and I do play it. I used to play it at work on the computer. I'll admit it. You know that solitary when the computers first came out, they put solitary and Minecraft or Minefield, or the ones where you get the little bombs. You gotta de-bomb the area and stuff. I forget that was called mine something. But Microsoft put those. You know what the purpose of those? They were to train you to use your mouse. That was a game. That's why they were always. That was a standard game, and we got these two games and stuff. It was to allow you to do the mouse. I think the solitary game allowed you to drag things, and the mining game, where you try and demine the area and stuff like that, and don't get exploded. That was to purposely make you be able to work one of these things, because this when the mouse first came out, here's an old mouse, or this is a new mouse. Can I get this? I usually bring this up. And this is a 40-year-old mouse for the Commodore 64 right here, folks. Okay. It's to get you used to use this thing. The mouse. That thing's worth a couple $100, I think, from what I saw on eBay, if I believe that. I don't know. That's a 40-year-old mouse there. It still works on the Commodore 6, which we're going to be using today for the today's Friday, so you know what that means. We're going to be doing Oregon Trail. We got one of the two experts there with Farmer. Let's see. National Solitary Day on May 22nd recognizes a card game that has been around for more than the game's been around for 200 years. Also known as Klondike. The classic version of the game uses a standard deck of 52 cards. The object of the game is to clear the board by creating a stack of cards from low to high in each suit. If the player completes each suit, the player wins the game of solitary. It wasn't until 1990, when Microsoft included solitary in Windows 3.0, that the game truly went viral. Microsoft Solitary successfully helped, and this is the thing, teach people teach computer users how to use the mouse, in the process ending up becoming one of the most popular games in history. So it was right there. I just for the past 30 years, Microsoft Solitary has been providing great entertainment to hundreds of millions of players in every corner of the world, and we're happy to announce that May 22nd of each calendar year will officially be designated as National Solitary Day, recognizing the day Microsoft first included Solitary, says Paul Jensen, studio manager of Microsoft Casual Games. So there we have it. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff as far as that goes. And Tina says she loves that game. It's a fun game. It's a fun game as far as that goes. It's a fun game. And let's see. There's our quote for the day when I mentioned Oregon Trail. Today we try to die. Exactly, Farmer. Oh God, that's cool. And let's see. Tina says I just play the standard game. I tried playing those other ones. I guess that it's hard for me to figure them out. I guess I like just a standard basic one. And hey, there's Deplorable, the other half of the expert Oregon Trail team. Good morning, Patriots. Love the flags. God bless America. Thank you, Deplorable. Glad to have you here. And let's see. Deplorable says, "Happy. We're gonna die today." We're gonna die day. Yeah, that's Friday's night. And hey, we got our other explorer there for Oregon Trail. That's within the wagon. Good morning, Patriots, Mrs. Dark, Deplorable, Tina, Twitchers, and YouTubers. And it's Liberty from the the Niagara Buffalo area. Good morning. Love the flags there from Rumble. Thank you very much, Liberty. Good to have you here. And Deplorable coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. I forgot to mention where he's coming in. And Deplorable says it's 40 degrees and cloudy. Yeah, we're getting your clouds coming in from the west, and we got 42. We're 2 degrees higher where we're at, Deplorable. And let's see. And Farmer saying good morning to Deplorable and Liberty as far as that goes. And Tina saying good morning to Deplorable from Twitch to Rumble, and good morning to Liberty as well. And Tina says where she's at, it's chilly as far as that goes. Well, what'd you say your temperature was? Your temperature, yeah, 61. It could be 61, but if your wind's kicking up, it could make it chilly. And as far as that goes, let's see. Yesterday we did the audio podcast, and I did an odd thing on the audio podcast. I did 40 minutes of talking. As far as if you ever listen, it's over there on Spotify at Fireman Rich on Spotify at Fireman Rich on Spotify, and I got done talking, and we did not have an interesting story as far as that goes. And Deplorable, he is saying good morning to Tina, Mrs. and everybody. The Mrs. says good morning to you all. Okay, before I came on, she says make sure you say good morning to everybody. So she has a blanket, a very good hello to you all, and appreciate that. But yesterday, I talked for about 35, 40 minutes about various things. We had the 100 years ago. We're going to be getting to that today. I listened to it yesterday when I did the Fireman Rich on audio podcast. And when I got it all done, I'm getting ready to do the post. I said, and I wasn't going to do another one. I said, I'll just let it ride. And that's over on Spotify. But I can't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the tractor. That's why I got sidetracked, because the lawnmower, when I mowed, I was just finishing. This is Tuesday. I was finishing, and right over here on the side, this is the west side of the house. So if I point that way, that's in that direction right there. That's where Deplorable is heading towards. Let's see, go that way. That's probably Olean. So he's that way in that direction. That's heading west. But right out here on the side and the garage is over here on this side over here. Driving around, making a turn, and all of a sudden the right wheel dropped. The freaking, I guess just before it dropped, the front cover I'm steering, it came up, and I'm like, what the hell? I stopped real quick, and then I heard it was a little bit of jolt, and I looked down, the right wheel just collapsed. The bar that goes across, it connects the small axles, it snapped in the middle. So I got to go put that in the shop. They're going to take it in the shop to get it fixed, and I'll be push mowing here for the next couple of weeks there, 2 or 3 weeks. So I got sidetracked, I think, yesterday, because I got done, and like I said, I didn't do it. Maybe I could I looked at splicing it in. I said, nope, just leave it as is, and just go with it stuff. But we did do the audio podcast yesterday, and that was fun. And the interesting story, I'm going to save it for next week, because next Tuesday and Thursday are regular audio Fireman Rich audio podcast days. It was going to be about a butterfly over there in Britain. I'll be talking about that next Tuesday. Then I'll save that for next Tuesday. And no, that'd be the last place I buy anything. Temu. No. I hear people buy stuff from that. I know some people that buy stuff, they like it and stuff, and it's like, no. If I can't find it on Amazon or what's the other one? eBay. Yeah, if I can't find it on those, and or else Walmart.com. On Walmart is just as good as Amazon, I think. On getting stuff. Temu, no. I'm not even going to go there. It's, the Chinese are adversaries. I hope we have good relations with them. But as far as throwing money that way, I'm not going to throw money. There's other things I buy in life. I have no choice. I have to buy because they come from China. But and it's that reason exactly with the flying of the flag, the deplorable. I try and buy American. I buy local and I buy American and stuff like that. Even though I guess this John Deere tractor, you figure, oh, it's an American made. No, when I bought it, I think I was looking at some of the. It sort of gave the indication it was put together and made down in Argentina or something like that. So um, everything's not made. There's very few things I guess you could say that's people try, and you try and support that, and I do as far as that goes. So, but they'll pick it up and they'll get it fixed. But buying a new lawnmower deplorable, it's still I'm the new deck costs about 1,200. This fix is going to probably cost me a couple bills. So I'm a new lawnmower for what I want to get. I'm not going to drive around in a little go kart of a lawnmower. But an average riding lawnmower, this is outside Walmart or outside Lowe's. It starts at $3,600 to $4,600. So I'm still under the thing where the motor's still good. The frame, I guess given that this bracket broke, I don't know. It's still cheaper for me to get it fixed as far as that goes. So and hey, look who's here. Tim Fan. Yo yo, how you doing? Coming in from Michigan. Haven't seen you in a while. You must be busy working there. You're enjoying your new job, I think, as far as that goes. And um, good to see you there, Tim, our resident contractor from Michigan. The what's the saying for Michigan? The state with 1,000 lakes or a million lakes. And Deplorable says, "Bring back Marlboro Miles." Oh man, that's going back a ways. Wow. And Liberty says to Deplorable, uh, Lada's camping stuff back in the day. See, I didn't. I that name sounds familiar, but I'm not familiar with it. So Deplorable says exactly to Liberty. And Tim Fan there, he says, "Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah, yeah. You got a lot of it's going from spring to summer, so you got a lot of maintenance you have to do." And Deplorable says he's heading out to the camp tonight. Okay, that's good. It's summer. We're on the doorsteps of summer, so that's good. That's good. Let's see here. Um, we're at 45. We can go ahead and do 100 years ago. Let me get that ready as far as that goes. So we're going to do 100 years ago. And so next week, next Tuesday and Thursday will be the Fireman Rich Audio podcast and on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And I just realized this is Memorial. I keep on forgetting. I thought we had another week, but this is Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, the 25th is Memorial Day. It's the last Monday of May. So make sure you put your flags out for the weekend. For Memorial Day, and as far as that goes, and let's see, Deplorable says, "Oh, it's gonna rain a lot this weekend. Alcohol makes it better, though. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you're drinking the beers and stuff like that. You don't mind the rain. Yeah, drinking the beers on a rainy weekend. There you go. I don't know what's let's see. Let me check the 10-day forecast here real quick before we go to 100 years ago. Let's see what's the weather going for this weekend. This weekend's weather, Saturday and Sunday we got rainy. Let's see, high of 52 on Saturday, high of 58, and we don't get the sun back until next Wednesday. So it's going to be a rainy weekend. High winds too. We're talking 12 to 11 miles per hour through Saturday and Sunday. So if you're at high altitude there, Deplorable, make sure you got everything tightened down, okay? And let's see. And Liberty says, don't forget your Marlboro lantern. Marlboro lantern. Yeah, you got with your Marlboro Miles. Ooh, half a gallon of Jack Daniels sits beside me. Oh, there you go. There you go. That'll get you through the weekend. Maybe get you through the first day, right? And then you're recovering the second day. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do 100 years ago as far as that goes. So let me bring that up on the stage here and see what this is 100 years ago as of May 20th, which is this past Wednesday. So we're going to go ahead and go with this and see what the young lady has to say and enjoy.
And tonight we're looking back on what was bustling around Broome County 100 years ago today. Here's Broome County historian Roger Luther with tonight's 100 years ago, brought to you by AVRE.
100 years ago today, the 5th Annual Convention of the Disabled American Veterans of the World War opened at the American Legion House at 76 Main Street this morning. City officials announced plans today to have a dance pavilion built at Recreation Park near the merry-go-round, where dances will be held every night of the week. Board of Education is considering sites in the vicinity of Recreation Park for construction of the new West Junior High School. The establishment at 58 Court Street was raided by officers this morning. 4 people were arrested, and the proprietor was charged with operating a disorderly house. And finally, police in Johnson City are on the lookout for a peeping Tom, reported to have been seen last night in the areas of Grand Avenue and West Street. That was the news, May 20th, 1926.
Oh my God, we got a peeping Tom. Holy we don't have anybody in the viewing thing is a Tom, peeping Tom. Yeah, we had a peeping Tom 100 years ago. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is something. Let me catch up on the comments here. And let's see, the Jack Daniels Liberty says you won't even know it's raining. Yeah, if you're drinking that much Jack, and that is the goal. And we say hello to Tony D. Salute to you, my friend. Glad to have you here. Hashtag positive start to today. The missus says good morning back to you. And Tony's letting us know that down in Warner Robins, Georgia, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit, 89 for the high, 69 for the low. Sunny down there. He's got the sun down there today as far as that goes. And he's saying hi to Tony is saying hi to Tim on YouTube. And he comes back over on the Rumble saying good morning all on the Rumble. Deplorable says good morning to Tony on the Rumble. And Deplorable, was his real name Tom? I don't know. Peeping Tom. I don't know how that got there. Maybe the first one was named Tom, so they called him a Peeping Tom. And salute to you, Tony. Happy. Do you have to work this Veterans Day or this Memorial Day? We got Memorial Day, so thank you for your service, my friend. And Farmer saying good morning to Tony on the Rumble, and Tony on Twitch to say good morning to Tina. And of course, Liberty is saying good morning to Tony. And 42 here. Heat is on. Oh, up there. Oh, 42. And you got the heat on? Really? It must be cold up there in the Buffalo Niagara this morning. But 100 years ago, they had the Peeping Tom. But then the one before that, and 58 Court Street, that's in Binghamton. The police officers raided this property that was charged with operating a disorderly house. Is that a house of ill repute, as another way of saying it? 4 people were arrested, so they didn't say what their particular. The big thing here, you have the very first one, 100 years ago today, the 5th Annual Convention of Disabled American Veterans of the World War, and that was referring to World War I, opened at the American Legion House at 76 Main Street. Let me see. I'm going to see if that. I'm pretty sure that is still there. Let's do a Google on that. Binghamton. Let's drive to Binghamton, New York on the Google Earth here and see what that is. let's see. And it is. There it is. Okay, we'll bring that up. Here it is. There's the American Legion right there. That's the Legion that Roger Luther was talking about. 100 years ago today, the 5th Annual Convention of Disabled American Veterans of World War opened at the American Legion at 76 Main Street. And that's 76 Main Street right there, folks. And you can see the American Legion right there. That's the building right there. That's it. Yeah, that building looks like it was built 100 years ago. Got the American flag in front of it. Big hall in the back, it looks like. And to show you this is in Binghamton. So just to give you an idea, a little view of what Roger Luther was talking about. The building is still there as far as that goes. So that's pretty cool stuff there. Very cool stuff, I would say. And okay, we'll remove that. And we'll get that one going. And let's see. Let's see. Deplorable says, my wife wants to turn on the heat when it's 60. Really? 60 is warm for me. This house really retains the heat too, it seems, and except in the winter. And Deplorable says, wow, our American Legion is an old CVS. Yours is nice. That's the one in Binghamton. There's one here in Owego. It's not as old as that, but it's in the original building they started at and stuff. And so God bless those folks. The veterans, they congregate. I'm not a member. I should be, but I don't really have time to really do that. I got so much going on. Surprising enough, even being retired and stuff like that. And Farmer says, that's a nice American Legion I've seen. That's the nicest American Legion I've seen. I'm a little jealous. Okay. Yeah, but see, I guess that's what I like about 100 years ago. You can look at, you hear Roger Luther, and then we go and we see, with churches and stuff, and that building right there, that's the architecture of like 100 years ago, back in the 1920s and 30s, as far as that goes. And Liberty says we only have one Legion left. They used to be all over. Yeah, they're getting scarce. They're getting, and the VFWs are the same way. Oh, you know what? The one in Owego is a VFW. I'm sorry, that's a VFW. American Legion came first, as far as that goes. So they're good places for the veterans to and they do a lot of both the American and VFWs. They do. I think Tony belongs to the VFW down your way, right, Tony? I know you're very active in the VFW, I believe. And see, he can be an official member because the VFW, they have a stipulation. You have to be a war veteran. You have to be in a war zone. And Tony was in a war zone during the Iraq War. I never made it to a war zone. I could become a member, but I don't think I'm a full-fledged member, so I never looked into it. I know when I was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base, we used to go down to the VFW, the local VFW after dinner, and the guys that worked under me, they got deployed to Desert Storm and Desert Shield, Desert Storm. So they came back, and my assistant chief, Mr. Lawson, God bless him and Godspeed, he was a Korean War veteran, and he got the guys to sign up. I could never sign up, so I always had to be signed in. So the younger guys, they take, who's going to sign in Sergeant Roberts? I think they have some stipulations now that you can become a member and stuff like that, but I just thought that was funny. In other history here, let's go ahead and let's see. Well, it was 100 years ago today, the Associate Press, which we do our second. We have this list, and we have we go to the history from AP history. But the Associated Press, organized in New York City, is a nonprofit news corporation to reduce the cost of covering the events of the Mexican-American War. The original AP was agreed upon by senior members of the editors of The Sun, the New York Times, the New York Herald, and the New York Courier and Inquirer. So It's the anniversary, 180 years ago. Wow. Let's see. In 1872, the U.S. President Ulysses S. Grant signed the Armistice Act, restoring full civil rights to most Confederate sympathizers. That was part of the rebuilding of the Union, the America, as far as it goes. And in 1967, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the longest running U.S. children's television series, aired its first episode in 1967. And welcome to the neighborhood. And Tokyo Skytree was opened to the public back in 2012 as the tallest tower in the world, 2,080 feet at 634 meters, and the second tallest man-made structure on Earth after the Bunji, something in the Middle East. I forget what that. I can't pronounce that. Let's see. On the AP side, on their list, let's see. We have what do we have over here? And there's nothing really over here as far as 1964. President Lyndon B. Johnson speaking at the University of Michigan, outlined the goals for the Great Society, saying that it rests on abundance and liberty for all and demands an end to poverty and racial injustice. I wonder what Mr. President Lyndon B. Johnson would think about today's Democrats, because they're not, the majority of them are not really, other than say John Fetterman, the senator from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. 1969, the lunar module of Apollo 10 with Thomas P. Stanford and Eugene Cernan aboard flew within 9 miles of the moon's surface in a dress rehearsal for the first lunar landing, which was on July 20th, 1969. Let's see. In 1992, after a reign of lasting nearly 30 years, Johnny Carson hosted his final episode today on NBC's Tonight Show. Jay Leno took over and hosted it 3 days later. Johnny Carson, I used to watch him as a kid. And I was in the service too when he was still, 1992. He was a good guy. I liked him, and let's see. And that's about it for history there. And let's go to, we're at 1 hour. Let's go ahead and go to the sports here before we go on a break. In baseball action, starting Tuesday, and Liberty says that's when TV was fun. Yeah, that's when it was fun to watch. Even the early days of David Letterman were fun to watch, Tina, or Liberty. I remember when I was in the military, single, and we would stay up late watching that if we got tired of watching too much MTV, especially at the Crash House. Let's see, baseball action starting on Tuesday night. Let's see, the Yankees and Mets. We have Yankees beat the Blue Jays 5-4, and the Mets did not play Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, you had the Yankees losing to the Blue Jays, and the Mets lost to the Nationals 8-4. And yesterday, the Mets beat the Nationals 2-1. And the Yankees were off. Going into the weekend, it's going to be the Mets and Mariners. And where are the Yankees? They're not playing tomorrow? Oh, Yankees and Rays, Mets and Marlins for the Saturday and Sunday. And we'll come back Monday on that as far as that goes. And Deplorable said true on the what Liberty was saying about that's when TV was fun to watch. And let's see, Letterman looks like a hippie now. Yeah, that beard is just, it's odd. He's an odd person. He's not the same David Letterman as far as that goes. And Tina saying good morning to Tony as far as it goes. On the UFL, United Football League, we have tonight at 8 o'clock the DC Defenders playing against the Orlando Storm. And then tomorrow at 3 p.m., the Birmingham Stallions against the Columbus Aviators. And then Sunday we have two games. We have the 4 o'clock game. There's a 4 o'clock game, Dallas Renegades against the Louisville Kings. And then Sunday night evening at 7 p.m., you have the St. Louis Battlehawks. I am a St. Louis Battlehawk. Go Battlehawks. They're in second place right now. They're going against the Houston Gamblers. And the standings right now, this is, let's see, what week is this? This is the 9th week. So this is, this is the 9th week. So they only have one more week, and then they got to go to the playoffs. So the standings right now, you got the Orlando Storm in first. St. Louis, Orlando's in first with 6 wins, 2 losses. St. Louis Battlehawks are in second with 5 wins and 3 losses. DC Defenders are in third place with 5 wins and 3 losses behind. I guess Battlehawks must have beat them. Birmingham Stallions are in fourth place with 4 wins, 4 losses. And then Louisville Kings are also 4-4, but they're behind Birmingham. Then the Dallas Renegades are next, 3-5, along with the Houston Gamblers, and the Columbus Aviators are 2-6 in the bottom. The only other football there is tomorrow, there is a game. No, Sunday, Manchester City plays Aston Villa, and I guess it's closing out the Premier League from what I'm taking. And Arsenal is first with 82 points. Manchester City is 78. I'm a Manchester City fan, and it doesn't look like they're going to make it win the Premier League, I guess, from what their coach is leaving for some reason. Poppy, I guess his name is, as far as that goes. And Tina says, sorry. What Tina have? What's Tina saying here? Sorry, I had an unscheduled pit stop. I'm back. Oh, okay. We're just getting ready to go to break. I think you're going to be, it's at the top of the hour here, Tina, and I know you're going to be going over to see Hal. So I'll say ciao now, and thanks for being here. And I know you just here for the first hour and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, folks. I think I need to get a recharge on my coffee. And let's see. We'll go ahead and go to, let's see. Let me bring this back out. I don't want it on that page. We got to go to this page. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see how it can go back and forth? Okay, Tina, you're welcome. And yeah, ciao to you too, Tina. We'll see you later. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and I'll be right back. And you can enjoy the world views with the world times and temperatures there. And I will be back in a couple minutes here. So you guys hang loose, and we will be right back. And I'll turn the music on. And Liberty saying take care to Tina and be safe. Thank you, Liberty. We'll be right back, folks. Let's see. Let's turn the music on here. There we go. Yeah, that right there. Oh, there's Paris. There's Paris. We had Venice. Venice. That's another. Well, the canals don't smell that great, but it's like, oh, Venetia. Spend many. I like this World Times and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, cool stuff there. So let's go ahead and bring it back over here, and we are back for the second half of the morning coffee or the Friday morning coffee here for the 05.22.2026 at Rumble video broadcast. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble 2.0, and we got 8 people. Wow, we got 8 people on Rumble. Rumble rocks. Thank you, Rumble. We got 1 person on locals, 1 person on YouTube, and 1 person on Twitch. I've got my second cup of coffee here for the second half. And let's see if I can catch up with the comments here. Excuse me. And let's see. Go ahead and stop that. And let's see. What do we have for comments here while I was gone? Let's see. I had to get rid of a cleanup there on that. I didn't mean to post that. The viewer was that the Steamboat there. That's an annoyance here on Twitch. But Liberty says while we're gone, I have to I have been practicing my ox calls. Okay, that's good. That's good. She's going, gee, turn right, how, turn left, who, stop, step up, or get up, more forward and pull. Okay, that's Liberty's having fun there. That's a funny right there. And Dark Farmer goes to Liberty. Good thinking. There you go. And Deplorable says, I so don't want to work today. We're gonna okay. And Deplorable says, or Liberty says, I don't think you should either. Well, it's a Friday. I don't know. Just one of those things. And Deplorable says, maybe I will drink some Jack and call it stupid. No, don't do that. Don't do that. And the Farmer says, yeah, Deplorable, you look like you're sick. You should call in. He's in the back of the wagon already. And let's see. Liberty says the Deplorable. You're in the weekend mode. Yeah, we're in the. I'm on. When Friday gets here, I'm automatically in the weekend mode, and as far as that goes, and Liberty says you're in the weekend mode, and then Farmer says, "Ooh, I should get more. Yeah, I get more coffee there. We're going to go ahead and go over our news articles here, and then we're going to go into a game. We'll see what. Let me see if I got to bring these up here first. I do it differently now to where I bring them up after I get back from the second half here. So bear with me a little bit here, folks. Let's see. We bring that. No, we already have that one up. Okay, let me get rid of these. We already have that one up. So. Let's see, we got to bring this one up. Okay, what happened there? How come I can't tab now? Okay, we'll just do it this way. That's interesting. Oh, let's see, I got my, okay, maybe that's what it is. Oh, I'm hitting the cap, I'm hitting cap lock. That's why. Let me bring up my news pages here. And on these news pages that we'll be looking at, like I always say, and I know you guys make fun of it, but I make it a point there to say that I have no affiliation whatsoever with any of these news things. And I'm already seeing a very big, important news article that dropped last night. And let me go to what, I guess, have you heard that I didn't post anything on my social media, but NASCAR Kyle Busch, 2-time champion, he passed away yesterday. He was 41 years old. That's shocking right there. He was one of the great NASCAR racers. That's what everybody's waking up to this morning as far as the sad news. And that's 41, too young as far as that goes. And I'm seeing the headlines. That's one of the main stories here, and we'll probably go to one of them as far as that goes. So, as I bring up the other news art pages here, as far as that goes, I'm sure they'll have something on Fox 40, which will be the first news webpage we'll be going to, and that's a local news. Fox 40 is a local news Fox affiliate in Festal, New York, as far as that goes. So I got these up here, and let's see, what do we have on Reed Brees? Anything on the Reed Brees? And okay, let's see. Liberty says I thought about changing my screen name to Mercantile Mary. That's a good one. I agree with Deplorable. That's a good name. And Farmer says I can dig it. Yeah. There we go. Did you see the tweet I tagged you in? Yeah, you didn't see my response though. I put a comment back on that. I saw it. I also made a response. Check the response. Check the comment to that one, Deplorable. I saw it the other day. I saw it just shortly after you posted it. I made a response back there. I very rarely make responses, but I think you'll like the response. That's an interesting post there, Deplorable. I'm looking forward to that. I am very much looking. I think I'm following that company now, as far as that goes. So yeah, the new Middle Earth game that I think it's in association with. Oh, who's making it? I can't remember the name and stuff like that. Yeah, check. I think you'll like the. It's a Middle Earth related return comment. I liked it. Okay, let's go ahead and check on Fox 40 here. Our as far as our news webpage. Again, I don't have any affiliation with any of these news pages, and let me see if I can find in the sports. Do they have anything on the sports about Kyle? No, they don't. Wow. Okay, so and you know what? We're gonna go. Let's see. Let me go. Let's see sports. Let's see what we have for sports. Wow, they don't have anything on WBNG either. All right, I'm trying to find. We're gonna go to channel 34. Let's see if they have a. No, that's not it. That's not the one I want either. Let's see. Would I see another one? Okay, I'm just going to read it. NASCAR great Kyle Busch dead at 41. The announcement came late Thursday, early in the day. His family said he was undergoing treatment and would not participate in any scheduled events at the Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend, including the Coca-Cola 600. The driver of Richard Childs Racing Chevrolet lived in Denver with his wife Samantha and their two children. He was 24th in the Cup Series standing in his 22nd season. There's no more information relating to his health problems, and I think he had some issues. And all I can say is it's a tragedy to pass away at that age. And they say the thoughts and prayers for the family, and condolences as far as that goes. And yeah, I heard that comment, Deplorable. They had the audio of that. He called for a doctor while he was in the race to meet him either at it was either at the pit or at his trailer. And I think he said meet him at the trailer. He had to get a shot of some sort and stuff. I heard that audio from that race, and so something's going on with him health wise. He looked fairly healthy in all the interviews and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what's going on, but passed away yesterday at age 51, which is too young at all, too young. Let's see. Anything on Fox? I'm not seeing anything on Fox, so we'll scratch the Fox. Let's see. WEBO. What do we have on WEBO? Nothing on WEBO. So we got nothing there. WNBF. We're gonna cruise right through it. If nothing really pops up, we're gonna. There's nothing there. Let's see. Where's this at? Let's see. Oh, that's the one in Johnson City. Okay. Let's see. Anything here? I'm not seeing anything on WBNG. I'm just there's nothing that pops up. So we're gonna, and you know why I'm doing this is I want to get to. Let's see. The Whale. Nothing on the Whale. Nothing on WNBF. I'm surprised they don't have a video. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. WENY. Nothing there. Nothing on Penny Saver. KGB. Ooh, where's this at? Three dead. First responders hospitalized. Where's this at? This was in a home in Monterey, New Mexico, Wednesday. Ooh, they had the hazmat suits out. Okay. But that's nothing there. Nothing on 104. There's there's one thing. Oh, let's see. Where's the okay, I think this is a video. We're all the way over to Spectrum News. This is the article I was looking for here, but I'm just going through the rest. Let's see. Nothing on 106 and nothing on 93 point. So I'm not seeing anything on the news things here. So except this one. And this is on Spectrum News. So this is the one I'm going to highlight. And this is referring to solemn motorcade carries the remains of 40 Revolutionary War patriots to the final resting place in Lake George. So this is Lake George is in New York State. And I'm going to bring this one up because this is I saw this on the news and it was pretty good. And I want to share this with you. Seeing that this is Memorial Day weekend, so we remember these are remains of some individuals that fought in the Revolutionary War. So I think this is a very solemn one. So let's go ahead and give this one a listen. And as I bring it up here, so stand by. There we go. Here we go.
You may remember the hero's welcome earlier this month. The remains of World War II Airman 2nd Lieutenant Joseph Burke returned to the Capital Region after being identified last year. Certainly an emotional day for his family. Now, just a couple of weeks later, another homecoming of sorts, 250 years after they died in service to a brand new nation. The remains of 44 Revolutionary War patriots are finally receiving the honors they never had. A unique motorcade carried them through the Capital Region and to their final resting place. As our Corey James tells us, their story is being written again in stone.
Wooden caskets cradling the remains of 44 Revolutionary War patriots, finally leaving the New York State Museum on a final trip back to Lake George. They were discovered in 2019 at a construction site in the village, their resting place disturbed, their identities still unknown.
We weren't able to properly recover complete individuals.
For 7 years, archaeologists and volunteers have been quietly processing remains, preparing to lay them to rest.
We're talking about literally thousands of pieces of bone. We spent 15 months sifting this giant pile of soil, and everybody felt like it was the right thing to do to give these soldiers the respect and dignity that they deserved after their graves had been disturbed.
Their story dates back to 1776, a smallpox-ravaged army a makeshift hospital near the south end of Lake George, and young men who never made it home. Uniform buttons suggest at least one served in the 1st Pennsylvania Battalion, fighting in the failed invasion of Canada before disease claimed their lives. On Wednesday, 4 caskets, 3 draped in the Grand Union flag, one with the 1st Pennsylvania Battalion flag, led the way.
And it is an extremely high honor to transport the remains of 44 Revolutionary War soldiers. And these are our first true American heroes.
Vintage Korean and Vietnam-era military vehicles rolled out, escorted by state police and Patriot Guard riders.
Our normal mission is to ensure that our veterans have the proper burial and respect that they deserve and earn. Gives us the opportunity to show they've not been forgotten.
This is about those veterans, the 44 Revolutionary veterans who sacrificed their lives to form our nation.
From the State Museum, the 60-mile journey through the capital region, as people line the sidewalks to quietly salute and say thank you as they arrive at the Repose of the Fallen Memorial in Lake George Battlefield State Park. They reach their final resting place. Corey James, Spectrum News.
So we remember, we always remember, we never forget, and no matter how long it takes. So this was a pretty moving piece right here, as far as, and I think that's got to be a first. And just what they sacrificed, especially back in a time, we think we have it hard and stuff like that, but you hear about these patriots and veterans of the American Revolution. If they were living today, they'd probably say, you got it easy as far as that goes. And we should always remember, never forget. And I think that was a pretty good piece. So that's the one news article, I guess, and all the news that I have from Spectrum News. Thank Spectrum. I watched this a couple times here, and it still brings a tear to my eye as far as Lake George. I've been up there, a beautiful place, Lake George, here in New York State. And I think that's going to be it's a beautiful resting spot for these heroes of the American Revolution. So we say Godspeed and God bless. God bless and Godspeed. And thank you for your service. God bless America. So there we have it. So wailing up a little bit. Oh, okay. So we're going to go ahead and turn to a happier thing here as far as that goes. We're going to be playing. It's Friday, so what that means is, as you all well know, and let's see if the Commodore 64 Ultimate is still on. There it is. Okay, so it survived. It's I don't know. I guess I didn't bump into the wire and stuff. We're going to be playing the Oregon Trail, and we're going to play this now. So we usually play it right at the end of the 2 hour, but we don't have any news, which is a good thing because we don't want you're going to work, deplorable. We're sending you to work after. So let's go ahead and bring this up here as far as that goes. And the game, it's a text-based game for those people that are watching. We play this every Friday. We have 2 experts, and we have one volunteer that searches for the oxen that we lose and stuff like that. And Farmer is saying to Deplorable, do you have your sausage? Yeah, Deplorable's always eating his sausage in the back of the wagon as far as that goes. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this up. And this is the last time I was on this Commodore 64 is last Friday. I gotta start maybe this weekend. I'll be playing around with this a little bit more. Let's see. Let's go down to the USB, bring that up, and get down to the game. Oregon Trail, there it is. Okay, so let me get my notes out. I still have our notes. There's our notes of what the settings are. So I'm just going to go with those settings. And Deplorable says, I do. You do have the sausage? Okay. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and hit let's see. Okay, there it's right there. So we're gonna go to run disk. I can see it on the big screen here too. So we'll go run disk, and we'll load this puppy up. I'm gonna go with these settings, okay? And what we have is 200 for ox. These work good. We're on level 4. We did level 4 for the first time last week, and we won. So we're gonna go with these same settings starting out. So I'm not gonna ask. If that's okay with you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in last week's settings. And Farmer says, good, we have a chance. Yeah, we have a chance. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug it. Let's see. Do we need it? We don't need no stinking instructions. No. Okay. Do you like that one? Huh? Famous last words? Yeah, the missus says that's our famous last words. Okay, we're gonna go to level 4. Okay. And Farmer says that'll work as far as plugging in our settings here. Okay, and that will work. And Liberty says all you did on level 4 was eat well. Yeah, we ate well, but we moved. We moved along the trail though. While you were out looking for we always lose that oxen. Okay, let me go ahead. We have 200 for the oxen, and food. Let's see. I gotta bring this up on the big screen over here. So bear with me for a moment, folks. Okay, it's a little bit bigger here. Okay, how much do you want for food? We want 115. How much do you want to spend on ammunition? We said 55. That gives us a lot of bullets too. How much you want to spend on clothes? Really not that much, because we work pretty good being naked and not afraid. What's Liberty saying? Liberty says spend it all on the oxen team. That's me. No, we got to have some money for the medicine. Okay, let's see. What do we have? How much we're going to spend 25 on clothing. How much you want to spend on miscellaneous? What do we spend on that? 115? Okay, there we have it. There's the start of the game, folks. So we have, you know what? I'm going to put this. Can I put this differently? Yeah, I can put this differently. Hang on for a minute, folks. Let me. Let's see. Do I want to change it? Let's see. Will that work? Yeah. Let's go ahead and bring this up like that. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, here's the game. We're going to go with this. Okay, that works. Okay, so we're. Oh, excuse, you all right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We got 2,040 miles to go, and we have 115 in food, 22,000. We have more than enough bullets. 25 for clothing, 115 miscellaneous, and let's go ahead and hit enter. Okay, we always hunt the first time, so here we go. Press return. Bang, B-A-N-G. Bing, right between the eyes. We did good there. Yeah, we always hit the hunt, and we're always gonna eat well. So there we go. We hunt, and we're gonna eat well. And Deplorable's back. He's running with his cup of coffee. And Deplorable's running. I got my coffee. Wait for me. Wait for me. And he says hunt also. So I think I'm a little ahead of the comments here and stuff like that. So we're always going to eat well. So we're going to hit number 3 to eat well. And wild animals. We got wild animals. You know what? I'm not liking this one. Let me go back to the other one here. let me go to this one because you can see me. I when I bring the comments up here, it's blocking me. Farmer says, "Get in the wagon, deplorable. Dag nabbit. Yeah, dag nabbit. Get in the wagon." Oh, and deplorable says he's got his coffee and sausage now, so he's good to go. And Farmer says, let's see, get this one here. And there we go. Dead attack. We got animals, so I got. Oh shit! I just
Oh, you killed everybody?
Yeah, I think so. Slow on the draw. Okay, I got to pay attention. You distracted me with you running with your coffee to deplorable. Stop doing that now. Let's see. Slow on the draw, which is normal. They got at your food and clothing. Okay, but we're still alive. We're not dead yet. Keyword yet. Okay, here's the enter. Let's see where we go. Uh-oh. You have run out of food and starved to death. Oh, shit. We died already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. We died already. Oh, my God. Due to the unfortunate situation, there are a few formalities. We hit no. We're going to play this again. Would you like us to inform? No. And press return to continue. We're going to do this again. We haven't done this. I got to pay more attention here. We're going to go ahead after enough, Jack. I'm not running anymore. No worries. Okay. I'm going to restart this. We got time to restart it. We're only out. We can play this one more time. Let me go ahead and restart. Let's see. Yes, we want to say yes. And we'll hit no. Okay, we're gonna hit 4 again. We're gonna be careful this time. I'm not gonna go very. Okay, $200. How much you would spend on food? We're gonna spend $115. 55 for bullets. That's the first time we got killed. When I was delayed on hunting there. I got to be careful on that. I double tapped. I have a habit of doing that. How much you want to spend on clothing is 25. Let me get this set up. How much you want to spend on miscellaneous? It's going to be 115. Okay, we restarted. We reset. I don't know how we starved. I have no idea. Deplorable. We're saying we starved. And Farmer says, did anybody call Liberty back? We didn't lose. She was out looking for she's already out ahead of time looking for the animals ate us and our food. Yeah, they ate us. And Liberty says to deplorable, I make a mean ox stew. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And then deplorable says, focus, Fireman Rich. Focus. Yeah, I got to focus.
I'll leave.
What's that?
So I'll leave.
No, you weren't. I was just paying more attention with the setup here, and I double tapped and stuff. And you could do it right. Yeah, we can do it. So we're going to start over again. Okay, so here we are. We're all starting again. We'll hit return. Again, first time out, we're going to hunt. And I got to be prepared. 1. And see, I hit return. When I hit return, that's why. See, I double clicked. I hit 1 and return. So, and then I got talking. So we got to get ready to shoot. Wham. WHAM. There we go. Bing. And we're going to eat well. 3. Okay. See, now we're back on the trail here. Here we go. Okay, we went 158 miles. We got our food's good, our bullets are good, clothing is good, and miscellaneous. So we're going to continue. Okay, we already hunted, so we're going to hunt, continue, stop. You guys make the call because I bumbled it up the first time. Ray doesn't. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we going to do? I'm scared, Deplorable says. And Liberty says 3. And oh wow, it depends on me. Everybody, Farmer says hunt. Oh, Liberty says continue. Oh, okay, you're changing your mind. You're all saying hunt, hunt, hunt. Okay, so we'll hunt again. We'll hunt again, and we'll eat well. Okay, let's see. 1. Don't double tap. And we're getting ready to shoot. Wham. WHAM. Bing. You like that? Bing. We got enough bullets. I can. Bing. Celebrating the hunt. Okay, we got 3. We're going to eat well. Uh-oh. We have a hailstorm. Supply damage. And let's see. Deplorable says, we don't want to starve again today. No, we don't want to starve. No. But we have a hailstorm. We got some damage. Let's see what the damage is. Let's see. Oh, only took 5. We miscellaneous supplies. We started at 115. It only took $5. So we went up 382 miles with 1,738 to go. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go. All right, this one, we're doing okay. Exactly, Farmer. We're doing okay. What are we going to do here? We're going to hunt again, or are we going to continue? What the hell? I say continue. What's the collective say? Hey, you guys in the back of the wagon, do we hunt or do we continue? What are we going to do there, folks? And this is our typical, for those people that are watching for the first time on the replay or listening on the Spotify, this is what we do on a Friday on the second half of the broadcast, towards the end. We already got whacked. Deplorable says continue. And Liberty says hunt, but Farmer says continue, and now Liberty says continue. Okay, and I'm going to say continue. So we got to live a little dangerously. Okay, we hunted, so let's hit 2 for continue. Oh, okay, we're going to eat well. That means next time we're gonna hunt. Okay, I'm gonna already make that one. Uh-oh, riders ahead. They don't look hostile. Ooh, what are we gonna do? You're gonna let me decide on this one. Run, attack, or continue. Circle the wagons. I think Deplorable is gonna say attack. I'm gonna say attack. Let's see. Deplorable's he's eating. Oh, we're doing possum sausage this week. Okay. Farmer says attack. Okay. It could be what is that? Antiva? They have associations with Antiva, so we're going to attack. Deplorable says attack. I say attack. And we go to war. Yeah, that's our battle cry. We go to war. Okay, and Liberty says run. She wants to run. Okay, you run, Liberty. Me, Deplorable, and Farmer are going to attack. So let's see. We're going to attack. That's 2. Get ready to fire. Shoot. S-H-O-T. God, I'm always slow on that. Okay, the riders were hostile. Check for losses. Let's see what we lost. We got the wild animals attack. I wonder if these are the same ones from the first game. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about this. I do not have a good feeling about this. Okay, let's see what the results are. Shoot. Or no, what is it? Wham. W-H-A-M. To chase them away. Nope, slow on the draw. Oh my God. Farmer says that we are the hostile riders, even if you can't shoot. Yeah, we are. We chase them off. I just go bang, 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 bang. Deplorable's laughing his ass off. Yeah, I almost failed. Yeah, I gotta get ready to shoot. Yeah, should have ran. Maybe, I don't know. Farmer says, "Dang, I was a little short on the draw." Okay, let's see. Slow on the draw. They got at your clothes. Okay, so they just took our clothes. So we're still in the game here, folks. Let's see how much they took. They only took. Let's see. What did we start with clothing? We started with 25. So they took. $8 worth of our clothing. We're still good. We're still good. We're still doing good. We didn't die. Okay. We're the raiders. We're the attackers. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Hunt. Let's. Reading the comments. Do we hunt? Continue. I'm going to say hunt. Liberty says, "I'll weave you an oxen pelt. It looks like it won't take much to cover." Yeah. Okay. There we go. The backfill on the clothing. And Deplorable says, "If only we could fight with a piano, Ray would go be a god." Exactly. Deplorable says true. And I say true too. Deplorable. Yeah, I think I need some practice here. I'm getting a little too silly here. So we're going to go ahead and hunt. I agree with Deplorable. And Farmer agrees with Deplorable also. He says hunt. Yeah, so we're going to hunt. Okay, hit one. Wham. WHAM. Bing! I have no problem with the hunting when I'm right there. We're going to eat well. That's 3. Okay, this is where Liberty comes in. The ox wanders off. Spend time looking for it. So there's Liberty. Go do your thing. Go check for the... We sit back and we watch Farmer or Deplorable eats his possum sausage and drink his coffee. And me and Farmer say, "What did we get into here?" Okay. And Liberty is saying, "GG, how? Yeah, go, 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 go." And Deplorable is saying, "Do your calls, bibbity, bibbity, bibbity." Yeah, there we go. Do the calls. Woohoo! Woohoo! Do the Liberty bibbity calls there, Liberty. Okay, we're gonna hit enter, see what happens. Okay, we made it 645 miles. We're making some good traction here. Okay, we're doing good. We got 158 in food, or 150 in food, 2,291 bullets, 12 clothing, 110 supplies. We have $190 in cash. So, and Farmer's laughing as far as that goes. There we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit continue. Do we hunt or continue? Well, we've ate well the last time. I say we go ahead and continue or hunt. Do I still need to hunt to practice? I'm going to let you guys make the call here. And Farmer says continue. And miscellaneous supplies ends up being the most important thing besides foods. Okay. And Deplorable says, okay, so we got to watch our miscellaneous supplies and continue. We have to continue. Okay. We got to continue while Liberty's out looking for the ox. So here we go. Number 2. We're going to eat well. We got plenty of food. So that's 3. Riders ahead. They don't look hostiles. That's bullshit. I think we're going to attack. I say we attack. We go to war. We go to war. Or else we run. We never tried running, but I think we're brave enough. There we go. There we go. That's the standard attack. We don't turn around. We don't back down. We attack hostile riders. We're the hostiles. Oh, that's looking for the oxen. I like that, Liberty. That's pretty good. Wow, they have the oxen. They have the oxen. That looks like is that an oxen? It is. It's got the horns. Liberty, he's sticking with the run. I'm saying attack. Deplorable saying attack. What do you say there, Farmer? What do we do? We're waiting for Farmer's response here. We'll get a collective response. And I know there's a delay on the chat into Rumble. And there's Farmer. He comes in with attack. So we're going to do another attack. We always attack it. Yeah, we attack. We stand our ground. Here we go. Number 2. Get ready to shoot. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. I can't type. How do you can say I'm slow? I'm as quick. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Okay, we're going to see our losses. Unsafe water. Lose time looking for a clean spring. So we're doing good. We're looking for some. Of course, Liberty's still looking for the oxen. Okay, we made it 831 miles with 1,209 miles to go. So we're almost halfway there. Going to hit continue. I say we hunt on this one. What do you think? Do we hunt? And let's see. Liberty says, I guess I have to look for a clean spring now that that's all I'm going to. Well, you're already out there looking for the oxen. So, Deplorable, she's our water girl. That's good. The ox searcher and water girl. Okay, Farmer says to hunt, and Deplorable says to hunt too, and I say hunt. So, so we're going to go ahead and hunt. We're going to hit 1. Get ready to shoot. What's that? Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Oh, it's Blam. B-L-B-L-A-M. Damn it. I missed it. But we're going to see the... I didn't use my bifocals. It looked like it said Blam. I thought it said B. I thought it said bang. Oh, my God. I should have looked at the big screen. Jeez, Louise. Oh, my God. Georgia on my mind. Yep, I think so. Georgia is on my mind. And freaking bet. Okay. We're going to eat well anyway. So 3. Wild animal. Oh, here we go. Wild animals are attacking. Press to start shooting. So I gotta be quick here. Let's see. Shoot. There's a shoot. S-H-O-T. We got them. They didn't get much. I did good on that. That wasn't even a hunting. Nice shooting. They didn't get much. Okay, but they did get something. Let's see what they got. Blizzard in Mountains Pass. Lose time and supplies. Your medicine cures you. And yeah, that one was I was on ball there. I said I can't be playing this piano. I got to concentrate. Okay, so we went 950 miles, 1,090 miles to go. We have 72 in food, 1,700. We're using a lot of bullets this one. We got $4 before we go naked and not afraid. And then we have 95 in supplies. Yeah, we have only 4, but we have no problem going naked and not afraid because um, Liberty she can make some clothing for us. Almost naked again, Farmer says. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna hit continue, hunt or continue. We ate well. I don't know. I'm mixed on this one. We need food though. We're getting low, so maybe we'll go to the. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're gonna hunt. Okay, you both say hunt. Farmer says hunt and hunt. So we're gonna go ahead and hunt. That was right off quick. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hunt. I do good at hunt. Let's concentrate, Rich. Let me look at the big screen. Wham. WHAM. Bing! We did good. Okay, right between the eyes, we got a big one. We got a big buck. Full bellies tonight, so we eat well. Here we go. Wild, we got those wild animals nipping at our heels here, folks. Got to get ready to shoot. Let me see if I can shoot at them again. Let's see. Press return. Getting ready. Here we go. I'm looking at the big screen now, so I can see. I can't see the words. Here we go. Where are we? Where are we? Shoot. S-H-O-T. S-H-O-T. Dagnammit. Oh, let's see. They want my sausage. Yeah, they're smelling the sausage in the back. And Liberty's saying, throw a pelt at you with attitude. There you go. Okay. Okay, and Farmer says, now we're naked. Let's see. Slow on the draw. You got your food. Press return. Uh-oh. We're naked and afraid. Deplorable says, and Farmer says, yes. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to hit enter. Whoo, we made it. We got 0 clothing, 86 in food, so we're okay right there. Miscellaneous at 95, so we might have to stop at the fort. We got 190, so maybe we might stop at a fort if we get the opportunity. So here we go. We're hitting enter. Hunt, continue, or stop at next fort. You say hunt? I was going to say stop at next fort. Deplorable says hunt. What does Farmer say? Continue or hunt? Or continue or hunt or stop at next fort? Hunt naked. Okay, we're going to hunt naked. Liberty's just like, she's just throwing pelts at us. Get going, guys. Get going. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit 1 for hunt. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Bing! Okay. Nice shot. Right on target. Good eating tonight. Yep, we're gonna eat well. Here we go. Number 3. Freaking wild animals are still following us. Just looking behind in the wagon. Deplorable. Give them this sausage. Get the big wild animals off our track. Oh, let's see. What's up? Okay. 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 Uh-oh. And Deplorable says, no, this doesn't look good. Let's see. The Farmer says to Deplorable, finish eating that sausage, that dang sausage already. He says, no, they're mine. Okay, this I gotta get ready to shoot here, so let's see what happens here. We got the wild animals. I did it before. Let me look at the big screen. I gotta look at the big screen here, okay? Wham, W-H-A-M. Whew, we did it. Nice shot. They didn't get much return for continue. So let's see. What did they get? We have 93 in food, 1,000. Oh, we have that's 1,600. So we still have a lot of bullets left. 0 clothing. We're naked and not afraid. Though, who is it? Deplorable says we're afraid. I say we're not afraid. 95 in supplies, 190 in cash. And we're going to hit continue. Okay, what do we want to do here? Hunt or continue? We're going to hunt or continue, folks. Hang on for a minute, folks. Let's see. Farmer says hunt, and let's see. Deplorable says, of course, you ain't afraid. You got the blind confidence. The blind confidence. There we go. That's a good one, Deplorable. Blind. I got the blind confidence. And Deplorable says hunt. So we're going to hunt. Okay, we do pretty good on hunting. Let's see. We can hit 1. Let me look at the big screen. I got to look at the big screen here. We're going to shoot. Wham. W-H-A-M. Bing! Right between the eyes. We got another big one. There we go. And Farmer says to Deplorable, laughing. Lots of laughs. Okay, we're going to eat well. Number 3. Unsafe water. Lose time looking for a clean spring. Dang, damn it, Liberty, you're supposed to be looking for the clean springs. We have unsafe water. Go look for another one along with that oxen. Bring it back. We'll use it for oxen stew. We don't have it. We're getting low on food. Okay, we're going to hit continue. Oh, wow, look at this. We're 1,411 miles with 629 to go. Oh, dang damn it, Farmer. Can't you go behind a tree? Don't go in the stream. He had to. Okay. Liberty, we haven't heard from Liberty says, I'm busy. I'm opening up my own ox pelt mercantile. Share and sell the ox sausage on the side. Okay. Don't give any to Deplorable. That's good. That's funny. Okay, we're going to continue. Here we go. Okay, what are we going to do here, folks? And I knew Deplorable was going to say, "Can I try the sausage?" He wants to switch from possum sausage to ox sausage. Oh my God, how we have food vans. Liberty just opened up a wagon food truck, a food wagon. She just made a food. Liberty just made she's got ox sausage, and she made a wagon food truck.
Oh, really?
Okay. Farmer says, now we can eat. Now we know where our oxes keep going. Oh, there it is. The truth comes out. Deplorable says continue. Liberty says, you bet. You'll be the number. We'll be your number 1 customer. Farmer says continue. And Deplorable's wondering he's got to pay. Of course you got to pay. Okay. Okay, we're going to continue. Here's 2. We're going to eat well. Wild animals are attacking. Press. Okay, I got to get ready to shoot here, folks. I did it a couple times. I'm getting better at this one, so I got to watch the big screen here. So let's go. Shoot, SHOT. Nice shot. We got it. I'm getting this one down. I'm getting this one down. Here we go. Liberty says, "Yep, for making me be water girl and running around rocks, and the price is double." And we're the #1 customer. Okay, we had nice shot. Let's hit return. They didn't get much. Oh, look at this. We've traveled 1,612 miles. We have 428 to go. Ooh, we have $7 in food. We gotta do some hunting here. Let's see. Deplorable says, okay, then I refuse to bathe. Okay. And hang out for a minute, folks. It sounds like you're rushing around. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. We have Deplorable says, okay, then I refuse to bathe. Yeah, I'm with. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. Oh, CU_Tiger31 is playing Lotro on Twitch there. Okay. I'm used to it too. And then Liberty goes to Deplorable. I've learned to stand downwind. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Our next selection is we only have 428 miles to go. Do we hunt? I'm gonna hunt. We're gonna hunt on this one. We need to hunt. We don't have any food, so we're gonna hunt. Okay, we're gonna look at the big screen. I'm better shooting with the big screen here. Blam, BLAM. Bing! Right between. Full bellies tonight, folks. Full bellies tonight. Here we go. We're gonna eat well. That's 3. Okay, this. All right, we're getting some cross feeds here, folks. Do we run, attack, continue, circle? We only have like 400 miles to go. I say we attack. And Deplorable says attack. I think we do. Yeah, okay, attack. Deplorable says attack. Farmer says, I say attack. We've done pretty good at attacking, so we're gonna hit 2. That's us. We got our guns ready, and here we go. Bang! BANG. BAN. Ah, shit. NG. I miscalc. Bang! BANG. Dang it! Lousy shot. You got knifed. You have to go see the doc. Oh, we got to go see the doc. I got knifed. Oh, that's a new one. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Oh, I got knifed. Oh my God, I got knifed. Oh my God. Oh. And yeah, they were there. I got knifed. I've been injured. I've been injured. Here, return. Here's our losses. Let's see what we got. The wagon gets swamped, fording a river, lose food and clothing. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here, folks. Blizzard in the mountains, lose time and supplies, mild illness. Your medicine cured you. Whew. What was the doctor's? Dr. Bill's was it $20? Man. And plus we were knifed. I didn't see the knife. Of course, I can't see where I'm going anywhere. I can't see where we're driving to as far as that goes. I misfired on the thing. So we lived. Yeah, that's the main thing. We lived. Yeah, we're gonna hunt next time. Yeah, I think next time we'll hunt. Deplorable's already preset, and we're going to hunt next time. Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. Hunting next time. Yeah, and Farmer says the same thing. We hunt. Okay, so we have 360 miles to go, and meanwhile, at the Liberty Ox Mercantile, ox pelts for sale, ox pelts for sale, ox sausage for sale. Come and get them. There we have it at the Liberty Mercantile wagon. That's the second wagon that she's got. She's got a small shop. We attached another wagon. The oxen went running off, so that extra wagon we had to hook it up. So we got a double wagon going. We got the Liberty Mercantile in the back. Okay, let me put this down. Let's see where we got to go here. We're gonna hunt next time. That's hunting 1. Okay. Oh, Mercantile Mary. There we go. Exactly. Mercantile Mary. Okay, folks. Okay, let's get ready. We got to do the hunt here. Wham. WHAM. Bing. We did good. We're going to eat well. We always eat well. Lose your way in heavy fog. Time is lost. Okay, we just lost time, so that's not a problem. We got time to lose. We're going to hit return. We're 221 miles, folks. 221 miles. We're getting close. After that first game debacle there. Let's see. Your bellies recovered. Your bellies will cover your nakedness. Okay. Yeah, that means we're eating too well. We've been eating well. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit enter. Do we want to hunt or continue? And Deplorable says continue. And Dark, okay, we're going to go ahead and continue. We're getting close. This is number 2. Here we go. We're going to, of course, eat well. 3. Let me put this down. Uh-oh, we got mild illness. Medicine cured us, though. Medicine cured us. So that's a good thing right there, folks. That is a good thing. The medicine cured us. Let's see. I'm just straightening out my notes here. Okay, we're going to hit return. Oh, look at this. We are so close, folks. We are so close. We are so close. We've traveled 2,010 miles with 22 miles to go. We have $69 in food, 990. I'm wasting a lot of bullets. Bing, 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 bing. I just wasted some more. 0 clothing. We're naked and not afraid. Of course, Deplorable says we're afraid. Miscellaneous supplies, 75. Cash, 170. And let's see. Farmer says we got this. I hope. Continue on the next one. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling continue also. Continue on the next one. Let's see. Deplorable says continue. And meanwhile, in Mary's Mercantile, we've got 170 cash. We'll buy you lots of pelts. There we go. We still have cash to burn. Okay, here we go. We're gonna continue too. Here we go. We're going to eat well, of course. It may be the last time we eat. We have another ox that wandered off. Spent time looking for it. Dagnammit, can't you keep these oxen together, Liberty? Okay, let's see what the results is. We waited. We arrived. We finally arrived at the Oregon City after 2,040 long miles. Hooray, we made it. Thanks to you guys there. A real pioneer. You guys made it. We made it. There we go. And Deplorable says, wander off to a pelt. Wander off to a pelt. And Farmer goes, "Hail, Liberty is taking them for her store." Yeah, she's taking them. And Liberty says, "Congratulations. Yeah, we made it." Now she's going to, instead of a mobile Mary Mercantile, she's going to have a brick and mortar shop there in Oregon, in Oregon City. Okay, let's hit enter. And Liberty says to Farmer, "Dang right I am. I'm done playing search and find." Oh, so we ended up with $66 in food, $997 or bullets, and 75 in supplies, and 170 cash. President Polk sends you his heartiest congratulations and wishes you the prosperous life ahead in your new home. And President Polk also says to Mary Mercantile, "Can you send me some of that oxen sausage?" And Farmer's laughing. Oh God. And deplorable. Yes, that's capitalism at its finest. Exactly. Deplorable. There we have it, folks. Okay, there we go. And we made it the second time around. We made it the second time, folks. That's fantastic. So there we go. As far as there's our game for the day. And there we go. We need, right at the end, we made it. Wave the flag. Thank God bless America. Yeah, there we go. The rumble American flag. There we go, Farmer. Thank you. So we made it, and that's fun. But we're at the 2 hour. We're 2 hours and 19. We don't want deplorable to. We don't want him late for work. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast here, folks. I want to say thank you to Deplorable, Farmer, and Liberty for taking part in the Oregon Trail game that we play every Friday. And Farmer says, "Great game. I gotta go play in the rain. Have a great weekend." Yeah, just be careful, okay, Deplorable. Especially when you're tagging on to that whiskey there and stuff like that. And or that's Farmer. Great. I gotta play in the rain. Have a great weekend. Okay, that's Deplorable that's got the whiskey. He's going camping. After he goes to work. He is going to work. Okay, be on time. And Liberty saying, thank you. It's always fun. This is a fun thing to do on a Friday. Thank you for your service, everyone, and you are appreciated. And thank you. Always remember. Let's remember the fallen that served our country here in the United States of America, as well as other countries should recognize theirs. But it's an American holiday, Memorial Day, and we always remember, never forget. And Deplorable saying, "Have a great holiday weekend." Yes, it is the Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'll let you know what of it if you remember. Okay. On top of that, I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, who was here. Thank you very much, Tina, from Central New Jersey. Farmer, again, thank you. Fantastic, my friend, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. And I want to say, again, another thank you, and have a good weekend. Deplorable, coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. Be careful on the camping, my friend, okay? Have fun, but be safe, be careful, okay? And we had Tim Fanforti coming in from Michigan, our resident contractor there. Thank you, Tim, for dropping in on the YouTube side. Appreciate that. We had Tony D. Thank you, Tony D. Thank you for your service, Tony D. He's still in the military. He was reservist, I guess, or is it reserve or guard? One of the two, but he's still active. He's still, but he works down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, and we appreciate his service to his country, our country. And we salute you, sir. And be safe and have a good weekend, Tony D. And I think that was a bit about all we have here, folks. And I want to say thank you for the people that are watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We're leaving with 7 people. We have a total of 11 people, 7 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 2 on YouTube, and 1 on Twitch. And let's see. And Diploma says, have a great weekend again. And I'm going to have lots of fun. And he'll let us know. Okay, we already saw that one. Yeah, be safe, though. And for the people that are listening on the audio replay, thank you very much for the listens on Spotify for Creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, and all other platforms. We if you just check the links on these on Rumble, YouTube, Locals, and Twitch, or else Google Fireman Rich, and you'll see where else I'm at on these interwebs. So other than that, folks, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left, get our day going. I'm going to go out and have a walk and come back and have some breakfast. You all have a great weekend. We'll be doing something here, live streaming tomorrow or Sunday. So you all have a great Memorial Day weekend. And thank you all again for the views. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Ciao for now. God bless you all. And God bless America. Take care, folks.